Now, for the next 7 days, you're going to work as hard as ever for us, Luisa. Really? You saw me off at the airport, didn't you? Why are you here? I wonder why you don't understand. I'm here to accompany you on your joyous honeymoon trip, of course. I can't believe that. You even booked your own room for the trip. It's a honeymoon trip, remember? We paid a lot of money for this trip. You should be more grateful. How can I be happy? You are sharing a room with my husband while I'm stuck in a different room by myself. It's not normal. This is normal for me. I'm so happy to be together with my lovely son. It's not a honeymoon if I can't even spend time with my husband because we barely see each other. You're ruining your son's happiness. It's your fault for not arranging this trip properly. Jethro loves trains, and he said he wanted to include a train trip on our honeymoon. We were really looking forward to it. Is that so? Yes, of course. The Rocky Mountaineer is a famous train that offers a great view of the Rocky Mountains. What a great trip! I'm so lucky to have such a great view in my lifetime. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're happy. I'll be enjoying this spectacular view with my son. The fact that mother and son can enjoy it together is even better. I haven't talked to Jethro yet about this. He said that it's going to be a great trip since I'll be accompanying him. Isn't that nice? Jethro is a good boy who loves his mother. Did he really say that? He loves me more than anything in the world. It's natural for him to feel that way. So, I've been deceived then? He's never acted like that before. He needed to hide it from you. If you knew his true personality, you would refuse to marry him. That's why I told him to hide it well. What? I'm an elderly woman. My body is starting to show signs of wear and tear. I thought it's about time to find a maid to help me take care of my son. You arranged our marriage just for that reason? That's right. I have an acquaintance who knows well about young women who can be a good wife. I asked around, and your name came up. Since my parents died 10 years ago, I've only been to my family home a few times a year for cleaning. I can't believe my name came up as a candidate. Isn't it strange? I don't think so. What do you mean? Your parents were well-known landowners, but they've passed away. If you get married to Jethro, there are a lot of advantages I can obtain. Gosh, I can't believe you just said that. Besides, it's a coincidence that you work for the same company as my son, so I thought it was fate for you and Jethro to be together. Then why has Jethro been so kind to me so far? Because I told him to make it work until both of you get married. That boy will do as I tell him. Did you ask him to cook dinner for me since I was working a lot of overtime? I had him cook using expired food and moldy vegetables that I had in the house. Don't you think that's a good idea? Oh no, that's terrible. I thought Jethro did his best to cook for me. So even though it tasted a little weird, I decided to eat it. Besides, you take Jethro around a lot because you enjoy taking pictures of scenery, don't you? He always went with me because he said it was fun to ride on his favorite train. He looked so happy. Jethro said that he loves trains, but taking an ugly woman with him was the worst because it made him feel bad. I was sorry to hear that. That's terrible. I'm so proud of him since he coped with it and got married to you. That's my son. He's always been a patient boy. If that's true, it's horrible. I don't think I can stay married to him. What are you blabbering about? Now that you and Jethro are married, you have no choice. You are Jethro's wife, so you'll serve me and my son well. Is that clear? I'm afraid I just can't decide it by myself. First of all, I need to confirm with Jethro. That's no use. After the train trip is over, I'll have you work hard as a baggage handler. I don't want to do that. Are you trying to talk back to me? You're so cocky. Did you really think I'd listen to you? That's impossible. I thought you'd be easy to deal with, but I guess I was wrong. You're so annoying. No one would listen to such a reckless thing you just said to me. I don't need a useless wife. If you don't want to carry the baggage, why don't you go back home by yourself? I don't care if my son divorces you. Please don't decide on your own. I'll decide what to do after I talk to Jethro. There's no point in struggling. I'll enjoy this trip together with my son. Just the two of us. My name is Louisa. I'm 28 years old. My husband Jethro is 32 years old, and we just got married a month ago. He and I worked in different departments of the same company. We started dating when I picked up his nameplate he dropped accidentally. But it looks like it was a part of my mother-in-law's plan. To my surprise, I found out about everything during our honeymoon. Audrey, my mother-in-law, is 62 years old. She was friendly and easy to talk to when I greeted her on our wedding day. I had no idea that she was hiding her true intentions from me. As soon as we landed in Canada and arrived at the train station, my mother-in-law appeared out of nowhere. She shoved a single-room ticket in my hand, took my husband's arm, walked away, and got on the train. I was astonished at the sight. I couldn't believe what I saw. I rubbed my eyes again and again, but unfortunately it was reality. I couldn't believe that Jethro's kindness to me had been a lie. I asked for the room Jethro was in, but it was locked and I couldn't get in. No matter how much I called out to him, he ignored me. Considering the inconvenience to the other rooms, I had no choice but to go back to my room and contacted him by phone. But what awaited me was only a sad ending. What do you want? I'm with my mom, popping open a bottle of champagne and enjoying the view. Don't interrupt me. Now I understand that what your mother said was true. You deceived me, Jethro. I don't know what she said, but I'm sure that Mom said the right thing. You married me to provide yourself with a servant, didn't you? Don't talk to me like that. I was just looking for someone who could enrich me in Mom's life. Sounds nice, right? Huh? What are you talking about? I knew it. This is too much to bear. You're so happy to be able to take care of your beloved husband, aren't you? It's what every woman dreams about. What's wrong with you? Everything is wrong. I don't think we should continue our marriage life. Looks like Mom is right. It seems that you're the wrong wife for me. You're just a useless woman. I'm not a useless woman. You know what? You're a good wife if you obey your husband. If you can't do that, I don't need you. You're not fit to be my wife. That's a terrible thing to say. Who on earth do you think you are? You don't want your husband to leave you the moment you get back from your honeymoon, do you? I thought that kind of thing only happens in movies. I'm giving you 2 days. If you don't want to be dumped, change your mind during that time. Think about it. All right. I'll think things over. You better reflect on it and do us a favor. Hey, where are you now? Stop dawdling and come to the souvenir shop at the train station. You're supposed to do your duty as my son's wife. The two of you forced me to handle the luggage, so it was hard for me to move around. Have you lost your strength after living on the train for the past 2 days without food while crying? I think my pants got a little tight because I enjoy the excellent food, wine, and scenery alone. It was a precious experience. I know that you're just pretending to be tough. Anyway, I bought some souvenirs, so you'll have to carry this for me too. That's why you're here. What? You just got off the train, didn't you? You bought some souvenirs already? You must really like to shop. I found a great store, so I went ahead and stocked up. I bought 30 bottles of 500 milliliter maple syrup. Isn't that nice? That's too much. Why did you decide to take all of them home? You should have sent them by shipping service or something like that. I have a good servant to take care of that, and it's a waste of money to use this shipping service. As long as you carry those with you, I don't mind at all. I see. Please tell your maid that I wish her the best of luck then. It's none of my business anyway. What? I'm talking about you! Get over here and take care of our stuff! Didn't you hear me? I told you that I'm not going to take care of your stuff. You're definitely a slave since you're carrying 3 travel bags with you. Stop your babbling and get over here quickly. Absolutely not. Why should I do that? You're talking back to me again. Now I know that I've chosen the wrong wife for my son. Same here. From the bottom of my heart, I think I've made a mistake in choosing a husband. He was a horrible man after all. You lousy talker! Enough! Go back home. You're useless. So you can go ahead with the divorce. Don't worry about that. I'm on the plane home now with all your luggage. What? I've got them all with me, just like you said. I've been very helpful, haven't I? What are you talking about? I'm going back home as soon as I can, just like you said. You have no complaints about this, right? Wait a minute. What do you mean? Furthermore, as per your request, I will quickly submit the divorce papers that you've prepared when me and Jethro got married. Now you've got what you wanted. I was a good wife, wasn't I? I told you to wait. What are you doing so selfishly? What's wrong with that? You're just joking about what you just said, aren't you? No, I'm serious. I just happened to get on a plane back home because there was a cancellation. Seems that God didn't abandon me. I was so lucky. You've got to be kidding me. What on earth are you doing? Get down here right now, you useless woman. Gosh, you just told me to go home, so I obeyed you. Now you want me to come back again? I've done what you told me, so why are you so angry? Do you realize what will happen if you do that? If the neighbors find out that you boycotted the honeymoon trip and went back home, bad rumors about our family will spread right away. You're absolutely right. It would really be a big problem if they know that you came along to the honeymoon trip, spent the whole time with your son, disrespected me, and then sent me back home. I can imagine how upset the neighbors and relatives are when they see you and Jethro. Seriously? According to you, I'm the beautiful and smart daughter of the landowners who is well known in the community, right? I didn't say anything about your looks. A daughter of landowners and a woman with unknown family background. Which of us would the people of the community believe? You already know the answer for that, don't you? Hold it right there. Don't tell the neighbors and relatives about what's happening. Just keep it as a secret, okay? It's too late. I've told everything to my relative who is coming to pick me up when I return home. It was a great relief to hear her kind words to me. Who is that woman? She's the daughter of a town councilor who's been a good friend of mine since I was little. I love her as if she were my own sister. That chattering female monster who is said to carry rumors about people at the speed of sound? No kidding! I think everyone in town already knows about everything. I'm sure this kind of topic will spread at breakneck speed. You can't do that! Call her now and tell her that it was a lie. I refuse.
Oh my God, what should I do?
Anyway, Mama's boy Jethro, your favorite mommy is in trouble. Come on out and help her.
How dare you talk to your husband like that? Who on earth do you think you are?
I don't care. You're not my husband anymore. We will be strangers soon.
You... Don't get all worked up just because you got the neighbors on your side. I think you forgot that we work at the same place.
Oh, that's right. What should I do? Did I do something wrong?
It's too late to panic now. When I get home, I'm going to call the company and tell them all about what you did.
I totally forgot all about you, and I just called the company.
Huh?
I called my boss to tell him I was having a bad honeymoon and had to call it quits. I know it's true, but...
No way.
I was bored spending time alone at the single bedroom, so I called him during his lunch break at work and had a machine gun talk with him. I told them everything.
What a mess.
And it looks like he had it on speakerphone in the cafeteria. I wonder how many people were listening at that time. It's hard to predict, isn't it?
There's always a bunch of guys from my department in the cafeteria during lunch break. How are you going to take the responsibility of what you've done?
I'm not going to do anything about it. I mean, I was just telling them the truth. Well, if you want to make excuses, be my guest. Whatever you say, it's just going to sound like an excuse. Too bad. Better luck next time.
You're lying. Just tell me that you're joking.
I can't wait to see the reactions from the neighbors and your colleagues. I wonder how long you can cope with that.
I can't live in the town anymore if they find out about this. I don't know what I should do. Me too. I can't cope with my colleagues at work. I'll lose my job.
Well, I guess that's life, isn't it? The question is, will both of you be able to return home safely?
That's right, our luggage. Oh no, my passport! It's in my travel bag.
Geez, what should I do? I heard that if you lose your passport, you have to go to the embassy and take care of the procedures. Anyway, it'll cost you money to get a new one. But if I don't do that, you both can't go home.
I only have my wallet with a little cash in it. And since I bought maple syrup, I only have a little over $5 left. What am I supposed to do? I was going to let Louisa pay for everything, so I didn't bring a penny.
Where's your credit card?
I left it at home, in case I drop my wallet somewhere. I don't want it to get misused.
What did you say? So you want us to walk our way to the embassy? What a fun honeymoon trip. Maybe you'll have to stay longer than planned.
Wait a minute, come back now.
Who would go to all the trouble just to become a slave? I'm not going back there.
I won't treat you like a slave anymore. I'll be sincere and nice to you. I apologize for what I've done to you.
I don't need your apology, Audrey.
We're a married couple, Louisa. We have to help each other, right? Please, I'm counting on you.
Married couple? Are you kidding me? We're going to be strangers soon.
Please don't say that.
I'm about to take the flight, so I'm going to turn off my phone. Bye then.
Oh no! Don't leave us here.
I returned back home after a pleasant flight and immediately went to file the divorce papers. I was very tired but relieved. As for my ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law, they were mugged by a gang of hoodlums who robbed their $5. They had to drink maple syrup to cope with starvation. They were given fruits at the market, but since the fruits were rotten, they suffered from stomach ache and had to go behind the grass because there were no toilets nearby. After all those events, they somehow made it to the U.S. Embassy by hitchhiking. My ex-husband, whom I hadn't seen for a long time at work, was mortified. Well, I can understand that. But it doesn't end there. Rumors were already spreading at work. and my ex-husband quit the company, probably because the other employees looked at him with hatred and made it difficult for him to stay working there. The rumors said that any woman who got married with Jethro will be bullied and sold to a nasty company run by mafias overseas. My mother-in-law couldn't even go shopping because she was treated coldly wherever she went in the town. Both Jethro and Audrey got what they deserved. Now, the ultimate thing is my demand for alimony. I demanded $20,000 for the mental anguish I suffered from their bullying, and was approved for payment of $10,000. Now, my ex-husband is working part-time at a convenience store, and my mother-in-law is living secretly with her savings. It's such a sad ending for such an overbearing woman like Audrey. Well, she must be very happy to spend all hours of the day together with her beloved son, since they get along well together. I've had enough of marriage for a while, so I'm going to become a career woman and work hard for my job. I will save up enough money and aim to travel to Canada again next time.
Greg, may I ask you to leave work early?
Why?
Because me and Alice both have terrible fevers. I need you to take me to the hospital. My head is pounding, my body is dizzy. I'm in no condition to move around with Alice in my arms.
Are you okay? But I can't come home early.
Huh? Why not?
I'm going on an overseas trip with my mom as soon as I finish work.
Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? When did you make such a plan?
Actually, I've been planning this with my mom for a while without telling you. After Alice was born, we were restricted from going out, and it was getting stressful.
What?
I told my mom. She said, well, let's go on an overseas trip to relieve the stress, and I agreed.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you were stressed out?
Well, you've been spending all your time on Alice. She wakes me up several times a night with her crying. I can't even go out anywhere on my days off. What the hell is my life? It's nothing but stress, isn't it?
How can you say that when you've just had a baby? I think every family with a little baby is the same. Isn't it your daughter too? Raising a daughter is both a parental responsibility and a pleasure. Don't you think so?
No, not that my daughter isn't lovely, but...
Then don't go on an overseas trip and come home soon. Alice has a high fever. Aren't you worried? If she gets a virus, she'll be in trouble.
Are you...
What?
You're not asking me to come home early because you want my attention, are you?
Huh? Of course not.
Don't lie to me that you and our baby have a high fever.
What? Lie? I'm in so much pain and you think I'm lying?
All you want is my attention. You are such a pain in the ass. I'm going on a trip to France with my mother. Don't you dare try to push me and my mother around with your own selfishness.
I can't believe you. You'd leave your wife and child suffering from high fever? If anything happens to this child, I'll hate you for the rest of my life.
How could anything happen to her? You're lying anyway.
How can I lie in a situation like this?
Yes, you are. You're feeling like a princess, aren't you? I'm not your servant. Why should I leave work early and take you to the hospital? Anyway, I have to head to the airport after work. I'll be gone for a while.
Greg, wait! Teresa, I changed the locks on our house. You did that, mother-in-law? What does it mean? I don't believe you and Alice had a high fever. I heard you lied to Greg. I didn't lie. She's still breathing heavily and her face is bright red. I need to put her to bed quickly. Yeah, right. You were out of the house. If she has a high fever, there's no way she could go out alone with you. I was at the hospital. I asked Greg to leave early. He refused, saying he couldn't because he and you were going on a trip to France. That's right. I heard that from Greg, so I stopped by before I left. I didn't realize you were going out. Because Alice and I had no choice but to go to the hospital together. We don't need such a fake person in our house. When I get back from my trip, Greg and I will live in that house alone. You guys will have to leave. What? I barely made it to the doctor's office with a high fever. What do you mean? How dare you lie about both of you having a high fever? You're not a good wife, no matter how much you want Greg's attention. I can't entrust my son to a wife like that. From now on, I will live with him and take care of my son. So get out of that house. I barely made it to the hospital. I was so dizzy. How can you treat me so terribly? You know what? Greg and I are leaving for France. Can you please stop bothering me and pretending to be sick? It's very annoying. How can you two go on an overseas trip just like that? Oh my, that's coming from someone who is constantly stressing out my son. You only take care of Alice. I heard that you're not taking care of Greg at all. Huh? My son was sad. He said he doesn't feel like the house is worth living in. He said he's getting more and more stressed day by day. Huh? A mother is supposed to take care of her baby, right? Even you have raised a child, so you should understand. I did housework every day while taking care of Alice. I also cooked Greg's meals. I even had normal conversations with him. You were just doing it for yourself, weren't you? Greg was just an afterthought. How can you say that without even having been there? Because Greg said so. I believe what my son says. I feel sorry for him. You don't believe me at all. Of course not. How can I trust someone who tells such outrageous lies? I see. Okay then.
Mom told me what happened. I heard you got kicked out of the house. Well, I guess it can't be helped. You better be sorry you lied to me.
You two. What a pair. I can't believe you two. Traveling abroad in a situation like this.
I'm about to arrive at the airport. I'm leaving for France with my mom. Make sure you're sorry by the time I get back. Your reflection will determine if you get to come home or not.
What is that? What do you want me to be sorry for? I gave birth to a beautiful daughter with you. I've been raising Alice and doing my best to take care of the house every day. But, you know, we're only human. We all get sick at times. When Alice and I were both suffering from a high fever, instead of helping us, you called us liars and kicked us out of the house. I can't believe you.
You don't have to act like that. We know you lied to us and went out with Alice.
I barely made it to the hospital.
If that's true, then you're fine, aren't you? There's nothing to make a big deal about. So I'm gonna go enjoy France with my mom. I'm going to give you some time to reflect. You'd better change your mind by the time I get back, okay? In my house, I'm first, Mom is second, and you're last. You're in no position to complain to me.
Then don't ever come back.
What? You're going to say that?
I'm not going to take care of lousy people like you and your mom.
You're not so tough, so don't act like it. Hey, you're feeling sorry now, huh? I'm having the best time of my life right now. You're still sitting around the house, aren't you? I'm in front of the Eiffel Tower right now. I knew it. France is the best. You don't know what it's like to spend your days like this, do you?
You're a real nice guy. Don't worry, I'm having a great time too.
Huh? You mean you're glad I'm not there?
Well, you can think of it that way. I don't think you have to come back for the rest of your life.
What, are you being mouthy? Don't think I'm going to let you get away with this. I'll punish you even more when I get back, remember that? Hey, Teresa! Teresa! What's this all about? I know you're there. Answer the phone.
Huh? What's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong? I can't open the front door. Mom changed the locks and left the country so you wouldn't have been able to get in the house. And yet, what's this all about?
Oh, that house? I have a lot of feelings for it, and I was very torn, but I decided to take the plunge and rent it out.
What? What do you mean? Don't be selfish.
Me? Selfish? You and your mom are the ones who are selfish, aren't you?
Don't be silly.
I think I've explained it to you many times before, haven't I?
What?
I inherited that house from my late father. Of course, the house is in my name. What I do with the house as the owner is my business, right?
What? I thought you changed the name of the house to mine.
Why?
Because you married me. I'm the head of the family, right?
The head of the family has nothing to do with the owner of the house. It's a special house that I inherited from my father. It's only natural that I should protect it, right?
No way. I thought it was in my name.
There is no way I would give you my father's precious house. I was right to do so. So I'm not letting you in that house anymore.
You're lying, right?
I'm not lying, because you can't actually use the key, can you? I had to rush to get the work done to make the house a rental.
Wait a minute. What did you do with my stuff that was in the house?
Oh, I threw it in a storage place. You better get it out of there ASAP. They'll get rid of it after a week.
How could you be so selfish?
I told you, you don't have to come back.
Huh?
You should have stayed in France with your mom.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding. Mother-in-law first, wife second. You kicked me and Alice out of the house when she developed a high fever. I can't live with you who travels abroad with his mother when his family needs him.
What are you talking about?
I'm divorcing you.
Wait a minute. I didn't say I'd divorce you just because you lied to me. I kicked you out of the house because I wanted you to be sorry. Of course I was going to forgive you when I got back from my trip.
How selfish of you. I never once lied to you. It's true that Alice and I both had high fevers and that we went to the hospital together in desperation. I can't tell you how hard it was for me.
So where have you been all this time?
I guess you'll find out soon enough.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm not going to live with you anymore. I hope you'll get your stuff out of storage as soon as possible. Oh yeah, I left the keys to the storage place with your father.
Huh? My father? Why would you leave them with my father?
Okay, bye.
Wait a minute, Teresa.
Teresa, what's this all about? Greg told me. Is it true that you rented out the house? Yes, it is. The house is in my name, so I'm free to do whatever I want with it.
I thought Greg bought this house. That's what I heard.
Please don't joke. How can you buy a house with Greg's income?
Huh?
Because Greg is a genius who changed jobs to a famous company and became a department manager at an exceptionally fast pace. Isn't that a mistake? Huh? Greg is just an ordinary company employee. His place of employment is not a famous company or anything. He earns so little that it's not even enough for 3 people to live for a month. So I was going to leave Alice at daycare and go back to work. But now that we have decided to get divorced, I will be able to rest a little more slowly. And from now on, I'll have rent income coming in too.
What?
It seems that you love your son too much to see the truth. Even this trip to France was paid for with all of our joint savings. He must have wanted to impress you and said, "I'll pay for it."
What? He said it was a present for his mother, who has always been so kind to him.
Where is he going to get that kind of money when his income is barely enough to live on for a month? How could you believe that? I'm going to ask Greg to pay back what he spent later.
What do you mean?
I guess you'll find out soon enough. Anyway, you can't live with Greg in that house. Please go back to your own house quietly, mother-in-law.
Huh? Hold on, Teresa. Hey, you're stressing out my mom, aren't you? What are you trying to do? You're giving Mom a hard time. Take responsibility.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
You told Dad something he didn't want to hear, didn't you? Mom told me they're getting a divorce.
Well, that's just great. She was supposed to move in with you, right? Why don't you and your mother just get along and live together from now on?
Don't be silly. You drove my parents to divorce. I won't forgive you. What did you do?
I was kicked out of my house with a fever. I was about to collapse at any moment, but I fought back and went to my in-laws' house with Alice. I was closer to my in-laws than to my parents' house, and your father helped me.
What?
What am I supposed to do in that situation? I had no choice but to rely on my father-in-law. At that time, I told him everything that had happened. Your father had been suspicious of your mother's behavior for some time.
What do you mean?
She talks about you every day. She talked as if you were going to live together in the future. He also noticed that you've been spending money very irresponsibly lately.
Dad said that?
Yeah. Well, she bought a big suitcase. He thought you were planning to do something bad. Just then, Alice and I came in, limp with a high fever, and it seemed to hit him. And he was furious.
No way.
He never dreamed in his wildest dreams that you guys were doing such terrible things. He also said he couldn't tolerate having such insane people in the family. So I'm convinced that's why he was thinking about divorce.
You think it's someone else's problem? What are you going to do about your mother-in-law's future?
Well, she's going to live with you, right?
That's assuming we have a house. Now that you've even taken the house away from us, that changes the story, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't know that. It's nothing to do with me. You guys just planned it yourselves. Besides, did you get the keys to the storage place and the divorce papers from your father?
Yeah. I told you I'm not getting a divorce. I'll keep these divorce papers.
Me and Alice are no longer anything to do with you. Fill out your part and submit it to the city hall.
I don't want to. I'm not getting a divorce. How am I supposed to live without a house and divorced?
I don't know. Why don't you just take your poor mom in and live on your own?
Don't be silly. I'm serious.
I'm serious too. I will never get back together with you. If you insist on not filing divorce papers, I will hire a lawyer to fight it.
If you can do it, do it. You can't raise a child on your own, can you? You're definitely going to need my help. You're just bluffing.
That's not true. I'm going to be in full charge of the company my father used to run, so I'm going to be fine.
Huh?
Until Alice was born and I was able to take care of the baby, I just left it to my mother. But it seems that even my mother is having a hard time. I've been thinking about it for a long time, but after the divorce, I decided to move back to my parents' house. I'm thinking of running the company in earnest. My mother will take care of Alice, so I'll be fine. I don't have to worry about money.
Huh? Does that mean you're going to be the president? I thought your mother was going to take over your father's company.
I thought so too, but my mother became feeble with age. She's been asking me to do it for a long time. I've been thinking about asking you, and I'm glad I didn't. It was right before you and your mom turned on me.
Oh no, did I miss my chance?
That's what it comes down to. You deserve what you get. Your father agreed with me. After the fever broke, I went back to my parents' house.
Wait a minute, I'm not getting a divorce.
I'm ready to get a divorce. I've already asked for a lawyer, so if you insist, I'll talk to you through my lawyer from here on out.
You're kidding, right? I can't even see you and Alice anymore?
Of course not. I don't even want you to see her. I don't want Alice to call someone like you her father. So from now on, don't ever come near us again.
Teresa, I'm sorry. From now on, I'll change my mind and do everything for you guys, so please reconsider.
It's too late. I will never forgive what you and your mother did.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'll apologize as many times as I have to, so don't abandon me. Please, Teresa.
I'm afraid we're going to go on a loop at this point. I'll leave the rest to my lawyer. Well then, please live happily with your mother.
Teresa, wait.
After that, Greg was very stubborn, but thanks to the lawyer, the divorce somehow went through without a hitch. Greg had spent all of our joint savings, which was subject to property division. We decided to have Greg repay that amount and pay child support. On the other hand, my mother-in-law was divorced without any questions asked. Having seen my father-in-law's rage, I can understand why. Because my mother-in-law had also spent a great deal of the family savings, She was left with very little in the way of property. I heard that they are now living shoulder to shoulder in a shabby one-room apartment after hitting rock bottom. However, Greg has enough money to live on because he has to repay the debt and pay child support. My ex-mother-in-law is working part-time to make ends meet. Well, isn't it nice that they are living together, which was her long hoped-for wish? I left my daughter with my mother and went back to work in earnest. I am determined to do my best so that I can make the company that my father has been protecting a success.
Hey, Steve, where did you go? I looked all over the hotel, but I can't find you. Let's go have lunch. Something surprising happened to me. I was just filled with my own sense of destiny. What do you mean? What happened? Don't be surprised. I just met Mia. Huh? What do you mean you met Mia? Well, as far as I can tell, she's still hung up on me. The look in her eyes told me that. Of course not. She's married. She's living happily with her wonderful husband. You dumped her and hurt her, didn't you? There's no way she's still in love with you. Stop making weird assumptions. No, she's so attached to me that she had to follow us on her honeymoon. I've never heard that from her. I'm sorry, but I'm going to get back together with your sister. What? What are you talking about? We just got married. We're on our honeymoon right now. There's no way you're going back together with Mia. Are you jealous? But you know what? Now that I know how she feels about me, I have to get back with her. Huh? I have to take responsibility as a man. What's going on here? We're on our honeymoon, but we're canceling the marriage. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I mean, are you out of your mind? Is this some kind of joke? Because it's not funny at all. What are you talking nonsense? I'm serious. I even talked to her. Seriously? I was strolling through the hotel garden and for some reason, she was there. I couldn't help but talk to her, and she smiled kindly and said she was here alone. When I heard she said that, I felt destiny. Huh? She still has feelings for me. She couldn't forget me even after she got married, so she chased after me, right? What a pure heart she has. It would be a shame for a man to let that go. There must be some mistake. What about me then? Are you jealous? Well, I understand. We were just on our honeymoon. That's right. We've only been married for 2 days. And you're calling it a divorce already? That's right. As I said, I feel sorry for you that we've been married for only 2 days. But I was struck by Mia's love, you know? I think that's a complete assumption. Mia is married, you know that. Oh my God, don't you get it? Married or not, there's no barrier to loving someone. Isn't that too selfish? One day you just dumped her like a thing because you were tired of her, and then you walked away. I've seen with my own eyes how desperate she was. She said she never wanted to see you again. That's not true. Then why did she follow me on my honeymoon? I think you're wrong. Actually, Mia is happily married and living a happy life. She didn't attend our wedding because she didn't want to see you. I understand how she feels, so I was okay with that. That was her plan. She made me think so and planned to follow me on our honeymoon. There's no doubt about it. You're dreaming. I'm speechless. There's absolutely no way that's true. You know what? I feel like Mia and I are destined to be together. I think it's a sign that we should be together. Okay. That's enough. Don't be silly. Let's go have lunch. Are you mocking me? Are you making fun of Mia's true feelings? What? I don't understand. Why would you think that? She couldn't forget me no matter how hard she tries. That's why she chased me all the way here, right? Don't you understand she's in love with me? That doesn't make any sense at all. Mia was able to meet a wonderful man and got married. She's living a happy life, you know? There's no way she would have followed you here. Then why is she here at the hotel? Well, you wouldn't be alone in a foreign country without a reason. You're so jealous that you can't comprehend her pure heart. Huh? That's enough. Is there any way to get a divorce right away? What? I want to divorce you right away and tell her how I feel about her. Steve, what are you talking about? What are you trying to do? I'm going to go find out how we can get divorced right now. Steve, wait a minute, please. Hey, Steve. How long are you going to be out there? Why don't you come back to our room? Hey, Nora, I'm at the front desk. What are you doing at the front desk? I was doing some research. I found the divorce papers on the internet, so I'm having them printed out. What? Divorce papers? Are you serious? Are you seriously thinking of divorcing me? Of course I am. I told you I really felt Mia's love. I'm going to continue my trip with her from now on. Huh? I know this is in reverse order, but I'm going to enjoy my honeymoon with Mia first. And then, I'm going to register our marriage after I return to the US. I'll decide where to live after that. So that's why you're preparing the divorce papers now? That's right. You're so correct. So, why don't you go home first? What do you mean? It's obvious, isn't it? Go home first and file the divorce papers. Huh? How selfish are you? Besides, did you even ask how Mia really feels about you? That's not necessary. I understood everything with her gentle smile. She couldn't really say anything since you were here. That's why she wanted to follow me on the honeymoon and see me at a glance. She was trying to tell me her feelings by her eyes. You're a real easygoing guy, aren't you? It's too ridiculous to keep listening to you. What the hell? You're mad at me because my feelings have returned to Mia? I'm definitely divorcing you. All right. I'm with you on the divorce. I was a fool to have high hopes for you. What are you talking so cocky about? You just go home and file the divorce papers as soon as possible. All right, I'll go home first. I don't care what's going to happen to you. Hey, Nora, you're home already, right? Yes, I am. You're enjoying your honeymoon with Mia, right? Well, I just filed the divorce papers. Now that you and I are divorced, I'm happy to say that it went off without a problem. You just wanted to make sure I filed it, right? No, What's wrong? I was wrong. What? About Mia. I was completely mistaken. I'm sure you were. I told you she is married. There was no way she was following you on her honeymoon. I was strolling around the hotel trying to get back together with her. Then I ran into her again. I asked her to marry me now that we're divorced. She said, "Don't say such a horrible thing." I told you, she never wanted to see you again. Then I asked her why she gave me that kind smile. She said she couldn't do anything but smile. She said she was so stiff she couldn't move. I'm sure that's true, because she didn't attend the wedding because she didn't want to see you. It must have been hell for her to see you there. Don't talk like that. Which one of us is the terrible one? Mia was staying at that hotel on a business trip. Oh, was she? Come to think of it, I think she was talking about a business trip around the time of the wedding. What? Why didn't you tell me that earlier?
Because I had totally forgotten about it.
She said she married her boss at work and they are happy. Since they work at the same place, so he understands her position very well and is the best partner she could have.
That's what I heard too. I told you she's living a happy marriage life.
When she heard you started dating me, she wanted us to break up, but she just couldn't say that, seeing your happy face with me. But she was happy that we got divorced so soon.
Is that right? I appreciate the way she feels about it. I know I'm right too. I'm glad I divorced you so quickly.
Don't say that, Nora. I want you to get back together with me. I still want to stay married to you. I thought you were the only one. I'm sure the whole reason I met Mia was to make sure you were the only one for me.
Don't be naive. Who would want to get back together with a lousy guy like you? I have no intention of getting back together with you.
Yeah? Are you really going to be so cold about it?
Of course. Think about what you did. Besides, I told your parents that we're divorced.
Seriously?
Well, they were so mad at you. They said they couldn't allow their son to do such a shameful thing. They apologized over and over again.
Oh my God.
So I told them about the time you dumped Mia, and they got even more furious. They don't consider you as their son anymore. They said they will never let you step into their home because they're breaking off the relationship with you.
Oh no.
Well, I don't know if anyone will take your side. When you come back, you're going to have to do your best to live on your own.
Wait a minute. I want to start over with you, Nora. I'm going to remarry you and be happy.
I refuse to get back together with you. I doubt I'll ever see you again, but I wish you well.
Wait a minute. Nora, it's an emergency. Reply to me. Please, respond immediately.
What is it already? You're so persistent. I have nothing to say to you.
That's the thing. I'm supposed to be back home tomorrow, and I can't find my passport. Do you know where it is?
Your passport? I don't have your passport. You must have lost it.
No way. I understand I'm not very good at organizing. That's why I left it with you, because I didn't want to lose it.
What? I don't remember about keeping your passport.
No, I put it in your suitcase. I put it in the zipper part of your suitcase.
You're lying, right? I'm going to check it now. I'll get back to you. I checked my suitcase and I found your passport in the inside zipper.
I knew it. I definitely left it with you. I was not lying, right? I knew it was in your suitcase.
You just put it there on your own, didn't you? You didn't tell me anything about it.
What are you talking about? I told you. You took my passport on purpose to harass me, didn't you? You must have been really frustrated that I told you that I was going to get back together with Mia.
Huh? Don't be silly. Why would I do such stupid thing? I don't even want to see you, so I didn't do it.
I don't care what you did, but if you have my passport, I'm not able to go home. Do something about it.
You don't have to come home, do you? Why don't you go find a job and live there?
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. Now come back with my passport.
Huh? Why should I do that? You're the one who suddenly asked me to leave, remember? And there's no way I'm going back there. Do something about it yourself.
You're being too irresponsible.
You're the one who sent me back. Besides, there are ways to get back home without a passport. I'm going to explain to you how to do it, and you're going to do it exactly as I say, okay?
You want me to do it myself?
There's no one else who can take care of the formalities for you, right?
That's true, but...
First, go to the embassy or consulate general and tell them you lost your passport, and they will take care of you.
Where is the embassy or consulate general? Just check the map or ask someone. Also, travel documents for temporary return are often issued relatively quickly. I recommend a travel document rather than getting a new passport. I don't care what you recommend. Once your travel document is issued, contact the airline to reconfirm your flight. Make sure you can board with your travel document. After explaining everything so carefully, I'm sure you'll be fine. You want me to do it myself? It's your fault that I don't have a passport, right? If you don't want to do it, that's fine. You don't have to come back. I'm a stranger who's already divorced from you. I don't care what happens to you. Don't say that. I want to go back to my home. Then you're on your own. Oh no. So when you get back home, my lawyer will be talking to you. Huh? Lawyer? Yes. We're going to have to discuss about alimony, wedding, and the honeymoon trip expenses. So I've decided to ask a lawyer who works at my office to help me. It's faster to have these discussions through a specialist. Above all, I don't want to see your face or hear your voice. Oh no. I sent the contact information of my lawyer to your boss at your office. Wait a minute. What does my boss have to do with this? Why would you do that? Because your parents have broken off their relationship with you too. There was nowhere else to send. After consulting with my lawyer, it was decided that sending it to your boss would be the surest way to tell you. So that's what I did. Well then, good luck. Nora, wait. This whole thing was my fault. Please, forgive me. I'll get down on my knees and apologize from the bottom of my heart. Just give me one more chance. I want you to get back together with me. I told you I'm not. I nor my sister have no intention of getting back together with you. From now on, don't ever appear in front of us again. If you ever contact me or show yourself to me, I will have to deal with you immediately through my lawyer. Nora, don't be so harsh. Listen to me. I know how much I love you. Nora! Steve somehow made it back to the US, but through my lawyer, he was charged for the wedding and honeymoon, as well as alimony. The amount was a lot that he couldn't handle it on his own, and he couldn't rely on his parents, so he borrowed money and paid it all in one lump sum. Furthermore, since I sent the lawyer's contact information to his workplace, this incident came to light within the office. As a result, his sloppy behavior became known, and he was subjected to cold stares. Some employees started whispering about what was going on, and Steve found it hard to concentrate on his work. He had no choice but to quit his job. With debts, he is now working several part-time jobs a day to make ends meet. I don't know how long he will be able to keep his strength, but I hope he will be able to repay his debts. I have to start a new life on my own. I will have doubts in men for a while, but I hope that one day I will meet a wonderful man and want to marry him.
Nice to meet you. You're Scott's wife, Rachel? Yes, nice to meet you. I'd like to talk to you. Do you have a moment now? Who is this? How do you know my number? My name is Sarah. I used to work for the same company as your husband. I had just joined the company, so he was my trainer. I asked him for your number. I see. I didn't know he was training a newbie. He was a very nice trainer. By the way, what do you need from me? Yes, this is very important. Actually, I've been dating Scott for about 7 years now. What? What do you mean by dating? We love each other. Love each other? My husband is married to me. Of course, I know that. So you knew he is married and you were dating him? Yes, 7 years ago. Scott, my trainer, and I, the trainee, fell in love. I still believe that we are meant to be. In other words, you were having an affair with him, is that correct? For 7 years? 7 years ago, I think that's the time we got married. You guys have been dating before we got married? That is right. At that time, he chose you and I couldn't be his wife. But now we don't know which of us he is serious. Hey, this is not some kind of joke. I wouldn't text to tell a wife something like this as a joke. Right. Scott and I have a 4-year-old daughter. What? A 4-year-old daughter? My youngest daughter is 4 years old too. I mean, you kept it a secret for 7 years. Why are you telling me now? Are you asking me to break up or something? No, there is no need to. It seems that he doesn't want to get divorced either. And I am quite satisfied with my life as it is now. But your daughter has no father, right? Are you raising her by yourself? It's fine. Scott comes to our house and plays the role of a father. That's why he's not around on weekends. And when he spends so much money on drinking and golf, actually it was for... He gives us enough money every month to live on, so we don't have any problems on living. I don't want to destroy your family either. You've kind of destroyed it already. Then why did you tell me? I'm thinking of letting my daughter take piano lessons. Why not? That's a good idea. There's no need to ask for permission, is there? But in order for her to practice piano as much as she wants, we need to move to a soundproof apartment. Oh, okay. Plus, if I buy a piano and let her take lessons, I'll need more money than that. Well, if you're going to put that much effort into it, I'm sure you will. That's why I wanted Scott to give us more money. Excuse me? I heard that you manage the living expense, so I reached to you directly. Do you mean that we have to give money from our family's budget to a woman who is having an affair? Is that why you told me about the affair you have been continuing for the past 7 years? I was going to keep it a secret from you, but it's for my daughter's sake. I had no choice. You work from home, right? We depend on Scott's money and we're having a hard time. If that's the case, why don't you work? I am having a hard time raising my daughter. I mean, I have 2 children, but I work. Anyway, we've reached the limit to make ends meet with his savings and allowance, so please give us some of your money. I give him quite a lot of money every month, and now that I know it's being used for you and the child, I feel like not to give him any more. And now you want me to give you even more money? Do you realize how selfish you are? We won't destroy your family. I'm just asking for money. Is that a problem? You're the type of person who doesn't understand. Fine. I'm glad you understand. Then can you transfer the money today? No, I can't do it today. Anyway, I like to confirm things with my husband. If it's about money, it's not something I can answer right now. Would it be alright if I talk to you later? Yes, but I would like her to start taking piano lessons as soon as possible. Please reach me as soon as you can. It was truly shocking. It is true that my husband is very busy and spends very little time at home. However, when he is home, he is a good father who often plays with the children. When I asked him when he came home that night, he admitted to cheating on me and apologized. Ma'am, it has been almost a week now since that day. Have you considered about it? My daughter is looking forward to going to a class soon. I checked with my husband right after that, and he admitted it. So I decided to believe your story. Okay, so what about the money? We cannot support you financially, so I refuse. What? My beautiful daughter has a talent for the piano. Are you going to crush her talent? How can you do such a terrible thing? That has nothing to do with us. It does, because her dad is Scott. She's your husband's child. We're getting divorced. What? Divorce? No, I didn't ask for that. What are you doing? We've thought it over. I think it's difficult to manage two families' finances on my husband's income. That may be so, but... So he should divorce me and be together with you. Wait, I'm sure you can manage your family finance with your income. So you want me to give you all of my husband's income? That's very arrogant of you. We don't have any money, so there's nothing we can do. Without his income, my daughter and I will starve. That's because you don't work. I told you I'm busy raising my daughter, didn't I? That's just an excuse. In fact, I am raising 2 children myself. I work in between. That's, Today I'm discussing divorce with my husband with a lawyer. Oh no! I'm leaving everything else to him. I believe he's going to your place. So you guys decide the rest. You should officially become husband and wife and raise your daughter together. I don't think that's a good idea. I want things to stay the way they are. I can't now that I know about the affair. I can't live the same way. But you have 2 kids, right? Wouldn't they be better to stay with Dad? Yes, but it's better to be divorced and raise myself than to live with a man who cheated on me. My kids and I will be moving out soon, so you guys cannot reach me anymore. I don't think they would want to know that their father is a man who cheated on his wife before they were married. But don't you feel sorry for Scott? He won't be able to see his children. He cheated on me. He deserves it. What? So don't worry. You can marry Scott. I told you I'm not asking you to divorce or remarry. Why? If he divorces me and remarry you, he can spend his income on you. Up until now, I've been managing his money, but that will be gone. It's good for you. I'm not interested in destroying other people's families. It's already over 7 years ago when you started dating my husband. But you only found out recently. I did find out recently, but if he has been cheating on me for the past 7 years, then we were over from 7 years ago. That's not my fault. No, I think my husband is the worst. That's why I'm divorcing him. Please don't divorce him. I feel sorry for him. I have no compassion for people who cheat. Well, I have to go see my lawyer now, so if you'll excuse me. Wait a minute. Don't get divorced. He'll be sad. The woman who introduced herself as Sarah said some mysterious things, so I discussed it with my lawyer. He suggested me that he would do a background check on her, so he started to investigate her while we proceeded a divorce. I told my husband not to see her until the investigation was done, and finally I was able to get the results that I can satisfy. Hey, why is Scott moving in with us? Please don't do anything without asking me. The lease is under Scott's name, and the person living there is someone he has been with for many years and his daughter. So it's natural that he would move in there after divorcing me. That's true, but... Then I don't see any problem with Scott living with you. There are many problems. I only need him to come see us a few times a week. Is that because you don't want your real boyfriend to find out? What? What are you talking about? What do you mean by a real boyfriend? I don't have anyone else. There's no point in playing dumb. I thought something was wrong, so we investigated you. What? Sarah, you have another boyfriend, don't you? Perhaps your daughter is his child. My child is definitely Scott's child. If you don't say so, you won't get any money from Scott. What's up with you? Do you have any proof? I won't forgive you if you insult me without any proof. I looked up the date of birth of your daughter and calculated backwards. Huh? That was when Scott was on a long business trip. He was abroad for about 3 months. Isn't it strange to have a child? There could be some time gap. Besides, your daughter is 4 years old, right? My daughter's birthday is 6 months after yours. It was the year I got pregnant, so I remembered he had to go on a long business trip. I was able to know the truth because our children are the same age. I certainly don't have any clear evidence, but what would Scott do if he found out about this? Don't tell me you told him. So your daughter is not Scott's child? So what? My real boyfriend doesn't make much money. So I'm just pretending that she's Scott's child for the time being. He is happy believing it. It would be better for him not to tell anything unnecessary. Well, it's none of my business. Do as you please. Anyway, I've already told Scott, but you guys have to pay me the child support. What? Child support? Yes. When you told me about the affair, you were prepared for this situation, weren't you? If you had kept it quiet, I wouldn't have known, but you reached and told me you are having an affair. It's like you want to pay me the child support. Why would I pay? I'm the one who gets paid, right? I don't understand how you can get that idea. For 7 years, you knew my husband was married. You guys were cheating on me, right? Then I have the right to ask for the child support. I've already told you that we don't have that kind of money. I've been telling you for a while now that you should work. I was getting money from Scott because I didn't want to work. It seems like he has been paying you a lot of money. Thanks to you, he has no more savings. Now he's penniless. That's what he wanted to do for me. In other words, you lied to him that she's his child and steal his money though. Depending on the case, but he may also ask you to take the responsibility. Well, it doesn't matter to me. From now on, you guys have to pay me. The child support for 2 children, so I'm sure it's going to be tough. That's not my business. But it seems like he's planning to remarry you. I know it's going to be tough, but please work hard and pay. Wait! Don't put me in trouble. You know I have a real boyfriend. I don't want Scott if he doesn't have any money. Please tell him that directly. I've already decided to ask for the child support and we've already got divorced. You are no longer of any concern to me. Oh no. I'll return him to you, so come and get him. I don't need him. No, thank you. My real boyfriend is coming. Please, let me live my life as before. Why don't you just stay with him and live as you have been doing? We can't go back to the way we were before. Why do I have to listen to all of your favors? I'll do anything what you ask. Then suffer. No, hey! Scott started to bring in his stuff. There's no way 3 of us can live in this small apartment. Well, he has already moved out of our house, but he doesn't have much stuff, so you should be fine. He sold things which he collected as a hobby to earn money to pay you. It seems like he really cares about your family over there. That's not good. If my real boyfriend found out, I'd be in trouble. You're lucky I saved you the trouble of explaining it to him. Please, I don't need him anymore. I'll give him back. I don't need him too. I'm sorry I had an affair, so please go back to the way things were. Please take him back. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ready to move out, so I have to go. Wait. I'm sure you guys will receive a letter from my lawyer regarding the child support. Please work hard and pay it. I beg you, please help me, Rachel. My real boyfriend is coming. Hey, please help me. Eventually, it was discovered that the daughter was not Scott's child. Sarah was also demanded to return the money Scott had paid until now. She had no choice but to work. She is now exhausted from hard work, day and night. On the other hand, Scott is asking me to get back together, but I have been ignoring him. How can a person who cheated on his wife be forgiven? The world is not that easy. By the way, Sarah's real boyfriend found out about the whole thing. He took her daughter, his own child, to his parents' home and raised her with his own hands. Of course, he decided to keep his distance from Sarah.
I took the kids to the rose garden today. Tommy is a boy, so he looked kind of bothered by it. But I thought it'd be a good idea to take him once in a while. I used to go there with you every year.
Oh, I didn't realize that it's already rose season. It must be that time of year.
I was so happy to see so many roses in bloom this year. I really wanted to coincide with your return. Flowers have a limited time to retain blooming, so they can't wait.
Indeed. I hope I can arrange our vacations around that time of the year. I'll be too busy to look at flowers for the time being.
I see. Have you gotten used to life there?
Well, I've known the faces of the staff, but I guess I'm not there yet when it comes to business. I still need a little more time.
That's understandable. It's still a long way to go. Anyway, do you have any idea when we will be able to live together again as a family?
I'm sorry for putting the burden on you alone, honey.
It's your job, so it can't be helped. Besides, you were chosen for an overseas assignment with high expectations.
I think I'll just have to hang in there. I'd love to go home right now if I could.
Don't say that because it will make it harder for me to cope with the current situation. When do you think you'll be able to make the furlough?
I'm new here too. I don't know anything yet. I think I'll be able to go home once in the summer, because I'll take a summer vacation.
Summer? That's a little while away. Until then, the three of us will make it work somehow.
Yeah, I'll do my best too. How are the kids, by the way?
They're full of energy. Kate's dealing on her classes, clubs, and research until late at night. She wants to get a part-time job, but she doesn't have enough spare time to do that.
She is a hard worker, isn't it?
You're right. As for Tommy, he seems to be getting to know his clubmates a little better. Aside from his studies, he's having fun at school.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure the kids won't dare to contact me. Just let me know how they're doing from time to time. I wish I could have stayed close to you until the kids reach the age of 20.
Maybe you'll be able to return home by then.
I hope so.
I'll do a video call when all three of us are here. I'm sure the kids want to report things in their own words.
That's a great idea. Let's do that then.
Well, good luck with your work.
You too. Please take a good care of yourself and refrain from being too exhausted.
Can I ask you for some advice?
What's up?
I was wondering if we could go on a trip during your summer vacation. Now that the kids are grown, we don't get to go out as a family very often. Especially since you're on an overseas assignment, we don't get to see each other very often. Where would you like to go?
I was going to call you about that.
Really?
I've got a lot of work going on. Meetings, business trips. It's a little easier than I thought to get used to it nowadays, so I won't be home for the summer.
Are you kidding me? Everyone in the family is looking forward for you to come back home. We can't go on a trip if you're not here.
I have no choice. I'm doing my job here. I'd go home if I could, but I can't just leave work and go home, can I?
I know, but can you take a day off in lieu of work somewhere else?
I guess it depends on how the work progresses. I'm still in charge of this, so I feel responsible for it.
I see. You're doing great on your own. I guess we've reached that age now. Well, I can't help it if I were in your shoes. Let's leave the family trip for the next time, shall we?
Sorry.
I know the kids might be disappointed. Don't worry about it. Those kids are busy with their friends and activities too. I'll tell them that their dad is working hard.
I'd appreciate it if you did. I'm really sorry to trouble you.
Hey, have you decided on a vacation period?
I haven't figured it out yet.
You should take a winter vacation. Christmas, New Year's, all the family events are in winter.
You're right. It's a good time to spend time together as a family.
Since it's winter, it'd be nice to stay at a hotel with a hot spring.
That's a good idea.
It's been a while since we've eaten together, so let's make the meals a little more luxurious.
I agree.
I'll check out the hot springs.
Got it.
What's wrong?
What do you mean?
You don't seem to be excited at all. Are you working now?
Yeah, I'm sorting through some documents.
Whenever I texted you, I always get the impression that you're working. Are you okay? Please don't overwork.
What?
Are you getting some rest?
Yeah, I'm all alone when I get home. I'm having a nice quiet time.
Quiet and alone?
What?
Nothing.
Seems like you've been busy with work too. You were on a business trip, right?
Yeah, I got called in on short notice. The kids are grown up now, so I thought it'd be a good idea. Well, I learned a lot. I learned a lot of things I didn't know before. I'm glad I took the job.
Well, even though the kids have grown up, Tommy is still in high school, so make sure you supervise him.
I know that. Well, he's a serious kid like you. I don't think he'll make any silly mistakes.
There's a pitfall if you're reassured.
That's right. I'll make sure I don't overlook anything.
Okay, I'll call you when I know the dates of my vacation.
Okay, please do. Hey, you haven't decided on your vacation date yet?
Yeah, it's going to take a while. We don't have a lot of staff on site for business meetings. I've got to be on call for everything. That's why I can't make plans.
Is your company really that bad?
Huh?
Because they send you overseas and don't allow you to take leave to go back home. Isn't it super bad?
That's not true. I do get time off.
But to not be able to take a vacation for your family? It's not right, is it? It's against the labor standards law.
I don't think so. It's a common practice in top companies.
What? I thought a prestigious company like the one you're working for offers vacation to the employees.
Ah, well...
Maybe I should send some inquiries to the head office.
Please don't do that.
You can't go home because you can't take a vacation. So I was wondering if there's anything I can do to help. It's my duty since we're a family.
Hey, stop doing unnecessary things.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Is it too much to think about how we can spend time together as a family? What's wrong with you?
That's not what I meant. It's embarrassing to bring private matters into work.
Why not? There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's your company's fault that you can't take the vacation. You can ask them for a favor.
I agree.
You haven't been back home for more than 6 months now because you can't take a vacation. If you don't do anything to solve that, you won't be able to go back home anytime soon.
That's right. I'll talk to the head office and I'll keep you updated.
Got it. I've got some reservations to make too. Seems that they don't have any last-minute vacancies, so I'm counting on you.
Roxanne, you got a minute?
What's up? You've decided on a vacation date? I can finally make the reservation.
No, I mean...
What is it?
I wanted to tell you in person, but I decided to text you.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I need you to divorce me.
Divorce? Why?
I won't be able to go home for the rest of my life because of the company's circumstances.
For the rest of your life?
The branch I'm currently working at is going to be staffed with the same people, so I can't go back. I'll probably be here until I retire.
It's a good thing that your company's business is doing well. But why do you want us to get a divorce?
Because I won't be able to see you and our kids. I mean, I haven't had any time off, and I don't know what the future holds. You'll have to wait for me for quite a while, and you can't even make a reservation for a place to stay like you said.
That's true, but I think it's normal if we're living apart from each other.
I'd really like to live here with all of you, but you have a challenging job there. The kids have their own schools too. I don't know if all of you want to live together overseas. I can't ask you all to leave it all behind because of my job.
I don't think so. If it's just me, I could go, but...
What is it?
No, nothing.
If we can't meet each other, then there's no point in staying married. So maybe we should get a divorce. That way, you don't have to question me when I'm coming home anymore.
Well...
Then I thought it would be better to get divorced and live freely. I think that's the best solution for all of us.
Maybe you're right. The less I see you, the more I worry, the more frustrated I get. But I wonder if divorce is the best solution.
I think it's definitely better for your sake.
I understand. I'll do as you say.
Really? I'm glad you understand. It's been stressful for me not being able to go home.
I see. So it was stressful for you.
I couldn't even do my work when I thought about it. Thank you, Roxanne. I'm glad you're a wife who understands my situation.
Does that mean I'm just a woman of convenience?
Huh? What are you talking about? I never said a word about that.
I know why you want a divorce.
I just told you why, didn't I?
Can I be honest with you?
I told you it's because I don't want you guys to be bothered.
Well, let me ask you then. What is this?
What the hell is this?
It's a picture of you on a date, right?
No way.
I know you were having an affair during your overseas assignment.
How did you find out? Why do you have these pictures?
I went all the way to where you were assigned, because I thought it was strange that you didn't come home.
Huh? When?
There was a time when I said that I was on a business trip, remember? That time.
No kidding.
We were eating at the same restaurant that time, but you didn't even notice. You just stared at the woman in front of you. I felt a bit sad.
Were you at that restaurant?
I was there, but you didn't notice me.
I wasn't aware at all.
I had a woman's intuition. I was convinced of your infidelity when I saw the scene of your dinner with that woman. So I asked a local private investigator to check it out.
What?
I heard that she is the niece of the company's CEO. Apparently, she's famous at her hometown too. You felt guilty, didn't you?
What are you talking about?
Well, of course. If it was found out that you were having an affair with the president's niece, you'd be in big trouble.
How dare you?
But unfortunately, the president saw the two of you went into the hotel together when he was heading home in his car. The president made you quit the company because of your poor performance out of anger. The fact that the CEO found out, his niece's parents were so furious that she ran away from the family home and started to live with you, right?
I can't believe you knew all those details. Is that why you readily agreed to the divorce?
Yeah, I don't need a scumbag husband like you.
Huh?
Anyway, since you had an affair while you were married, I'm going to charge you alimony. I have all the evidence I need, so please be prepared for that.
Wait a minute.
I have nothing more to say. See you.
I need to talk to you, Roxanne.
What do you want?
I'm unemployed now.
So what?
I don't have any money, so can you cancel the alimony claim?
Huh? Are you stupid? You had an affair while you were on an overseas assignment. It's only natural that I should file an alimony for that.
I'm sorry, it was my fault. I'm really sorry. I know that I should be the one paying your alimony.
If you understand, that's fine.
I mean...
Now what?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but my partner is pregnant.
Huh?
We're going to need money for the baby, and after the baby is born, we still need money for childcare. That's why I don't have the money to pay alimony. Sorry. Please cancel the alimony. That's my last request.
I refuse. How dare you ask me to cancel that? How can you say that after having an affair and illegitimate child?
You don't have to talk like that.
I have 2 kids to take care of too. Did you forget? Tommy is in high school and Kate is in college. They're gonna cost me more than your child. So I'll make sure I get my alimony. You should be thankful I'm not charging you child support out of mercy.
You're receiving a good salary from your company. That's more than enough to pay for tuition for both kids. But as for me, I'm unemployed.
That's not the point. Don't you have any responsibility as a father? It's no wonder the kids are making fun of you.
What did the kids say?
They said you're the worst kind of guy. After you pay your alimony, they don't want to see your face ever again.
Did they really say that? That's terrible.
Well, because what you did was terrible. They said they never want to see you again.
Oh no.
And by the way, I'm going to charge alimony from your partner too. Please tell her that she can't just steal someone else's husband and pretend as if she did nothing wrong. Well, I'm sure it's a small amount of money for her. You're lucky she's a rich lady.
You really have a bad personality.
What did you say? You're the worst, don't be silly. So I'll be filing a claim for alimony against the 2 of you. We'll be in touch through our lawyer.
Wait, Roxanne. Roxanne, please pick up the phone.
What do you want? You're so persistent. I told you to talk through our lawyer, didn't I?
I just don't have the money. Also, my partner has left the house too. Please, just cancel the alimony and make it an amicable divorce.
Why do you think I'll listen to you? Use some common sense to think about what you did.
I know I was wrong. I'm sorry I cheated on you and had an illegitimate child. But I can't live like this, and the baby will be in trouble too.
You'll have to go into debt to pay for it.
I can't even borrow money because I've been fired from my job.
Then why don't you ask your parents? Tell them that your ex-wife has asked for alimony. You can't pay it, so you want them to lend you money.
I'm too scared to do that. I don't know what will happen.
That's your own fault. So you have to be prepared.
That's why I'm asking you not to charge me alimony.
Stop blabbering nonsense.
It's not like that. Anyway, I'm about to have a baby. Please, help me.
How could you even think of having a baby in that condition? If you've got time to flirt with other women, get a job quickly.
Don't be so cold and help me.
In the first place, you cheated on me and got your cheating partner pregnant. You're the one who asked for a divorce, remember? So you need to fulfill your responsibility properly.
Responsibility?
You're the father of 2 children. They're still in school and I need the money for their education and other stuff. Pay your alimony and fulfill your responsibility.
Oh no. What am I supposed to do now?
You'll be contacted by my lawyer. Just do as you're told.
That's not what I meant.
I've had enough. You and I are strangers now. You have no right to stop me from claiming alimony. You should talk to your cheating partner about it and decide what to do. Don't talk to me. She doesn't have an income, but you have. That's why I'm asking you. I don't care about you. I'm gonna hang up because the kids are booing on the side telling me to get off the line. Looks like they don't want me to have any more contact with you. That's why I'm going to block your number from now. What? Wait a minute. Jasper was a bit of a spoiled brat, but finally, the divorce was finalized. Of course, I asked him to pay alimony. It seems that he made up his mind and asked his partner's parents to pay for the alimony. His cheating partner's parents were also business owners, and they made him promise to be her father's valet for the rest of his life. Jasper is no longer free. Fortunately, his partner's parents are looking forward to the birth of the baby. The thought that Jasper will never return home made me and my children feel relieved. The children's school expenses are covered by my savings and income. I think I will be able to manage until they graduate. I will somehow manage to get through on my own until they both reach adulthood safely.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!